Hi everyone, this is Editor. We are back with the epilogue of Two Worlds. Now it's been a while. Let me show you the map. Now. As you can see, we have scrubbed clean pretty much everything I can north of the river gone, with only these two patches remaining over here to the south of the what's this one? The Stormclaw Tower. Now we discovered a cave and another cave. I haven't got into those yet. I think there's those two discovered. Done a lot of cave clearing, robbed a couple of villages. Cloverly was quite fun. What I've actually found was, what you do is you just run up to every house, you lockpick the door, and you, when you're done with them, you allow the guard to catch up with you. You bribe them with 30%, 9,000 gold, and most of the time they'll just say shop. They'll just say okay, fine, and they'll leave. And what you steal from the chests and houses more than makes up for the 9,000, especially late game. So it's a profitable venture even if you're caught by the guards. So yeah, I've cleaned out Comorin, I've cleaned out Cloverly, cleaned out Rovant, cleaned out the excavation. No, not yet the excavations. Cleaned out a couple of them. 4 stones, no, because the people are actually staying in the houses. And Windbreak, I can't remember. I don't think I've done Windbreak yet, but I've robbed quite a few of the towns. It's quite a lot of fun and definitely profitable. So, as you can see, I did go into the mountains. Now, here, more or less, is a peak point in the mountains. It's almost like it's made that way. You just can't get over it. So you can run up on this point, and then you can run up there, up to that pit where I got caught last time. So this is pretty much as far as I can push it. I consider it pretty extensive coverage I've achieved here. I'm not going to go venture into the sea. I think that's perfectly fine leaving that unexplored. But now this southern piece is a fascinating piece. I wish so much that they added a quest to this area, because let me show you. Firstly, there's these scapulary towers everywhere. Look there, there's one there over that ridge. There's like a fort here somewhere. And yeah, I took them out, quite a lot of them, but yeah, there we go. So there's quite a lot of them all over the place, and it just saddens me because it could have made for a really fun quest. Like they could have had somebody with like a shack or something in the middle saying, "Oh, the scapulary are ruining my life, and can you help me?" And it would have been really cool. It could have been a whole runoff on the scapulary. There could have been, especially with the cave in there, there could have been like a plot of sentient scapulary to take back this area because it's so flat and close to the sea. They're like, oh, we're gonna take it back from the surface dwellers and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, they did nothing with it. Like, look at this. It's just a flat area with some scapulary, and it really looks like they could have added a nice piece of questing here. It really looks like it. Especially this. Look at this. This is why I left this area. These are dragons. What the heck are they doing here? This is the only place, to my knowledge, north of the river gone that actually has dragons. This one spot. It is so random that this is the spot that has dragons. I also got a couple of flesh golems closer to the tower. It is so random. And not one quest down here. Look at these, like look at this monument. There's like this stone structure and these scapulary towers and stuff left, and it's... I've got to say, it's a real gripe that I do have against this game. It's a nice game, but they really could have fleshed out the story with some of the stuff. Because there's no context. Like, why are the dragons here? I would have loved to know. Why are there 2 dragons here? That's so random. I think there's more, if I recall correctly, the other patch, because there's 2 patches of unexplored territory. But and all these scapulary camps, but there's no quest. And it's real random, like look at this desert and then there's the forest. It just clashes so hard. Got a couple of snakes here too. So I am about to, as the title said, to become the king of the north, because I'm gonna wipe out everything to the north. I've gone through a couple of areas, and yeah, because the animals migrate, there's probably still quite a few of them left, because they sort of leave the areas you're exploring for other ones and they come back. So I've definitely not caught them all or taken them all out. I have run into wolves and boars and stuff in areas that I've already explored. So, and there's the ghost animal issue. as well. You just don't know when the ghost is gonna spawn anyway. So, but from an exploration standpoint, herb-wise and that stuff, I've done a pretty thorough job, I believe, of exploring everything to the north. It does sadden me that beyond what I did in the original quest, there's no real increase in quests, side quests or anything, and I left a lot unexplored of the wilderness. So that is a bit sad. It is a bit sad that the quest in this game was so heavily focused around the urban centers, and there's just nothing out in the countryside. There's no, you know, like in other games where you run up to a cave and they're like, help, my brothers who were mining gold are stuck in there, and then you find some, like with the Falmer in Skyrim and that stuff. It's a real missed opportunity. Then add like quests, and you could say, oh, it's an older game, but if you look at games like Gothic 2, for example, which is what, that's not even in this century, I think it was 1998 or something, or Return to Krondor, which was, oh my goodness, Return to Krondor was awesome. They built these things. They built quests into these things everywhere. It was awesome. Found another cave. So I haven't explored any of these caves. I've caught quite a few teleporters, and here's yet another dragon. I really wish they gave some context as to why. Of all the places, why are the dragons here? It's just so random. Just of all the places. I've gone through towers, forts, castles, all this stuff, but here, at the limit of this forest, where it becomes desert, and then for this little bit it's not desert anymore, and then it's desert again, or it's just a very, 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 very large beach. But yeah, so that's this area. Of all the areas, this looks like a real missed opportunity. I mean, the desert is a bit out there, and you can miss it as I did, but at least it's fleshed out, like it's got a legit built up storyline and everything. This area here, let's look at the size of that. It's like that size. It's pretty much the size of the desert, this whole area. And it's so interesting, but it's got not a single quest. Not one quest. And really looks like a painfully missed opportunity. It could have given context to the Scapulari, as you know, what are they? What are they doing? What's the deal? But it just made them into a feature of grinding. Yeah, there you go. That's the extent of the Scapulari. And I love the Scapulari. I love the Tracheides. I love the Varns. They're so interesting. To me, they're more interesting than the Orcs, because the Orcs are a typical thing in many games. They're a typical, you know, faction in typical medieval fiction. But Varns, Scapulari, these things are freaking random. The Scapulari make me think of Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like Davy Jones's crew just came up here and, oh, morning time struck. And started fighting me. That's beautiful. The Tracheides are, I've never met any enemy like them in any other games. They're really unique. And the Varns are quite fun. So those three, they really could have built up a bit more around them. But instead they were just like, here you go. Here's some, what do they call them? Anthropomorphic enemies, you know, fight them, I guess.
Them again.
It really feels like a missed opportunity. Like they really could have fleshed out these enemies, so almost like a Skaven in Warhammer Fantasy. Like, they're unique. Massive rats fighting elves and dwarves is freaking awesome. But you know, they didn't flesh them out in this one like they could have. Real sad. Especially, well, given Mark of Chaos came out around the same time as this. That's actually where I learned of the Skaven. I learned of the Skaven in Mark of Chaos. Mark of Chaos interests me a lot because if you look at it, if you've played it, it came out about 20 years ago. It's sort of a proto Warhammer Total War. It had the fundamentals of Total War in it. Very, very similar to Total War. And just look what happened a decade and a half later. They turned it into a full-fledged Total War game. And from what I can see, it's must have been massively successful because they pumped out sequels to that thing like nothing else. Like the sequels on Warhammer Total War, just they churned them out like nothing I've ever seen in Total War before. Rome didn't get sequels that fast. Don't think Medieval did. Don't think Shogun did. So a lot of potential. But you gotta flesh out these elements. You gotta flesh them out. You gotta make people want to believe. Make people want to see these enemies, these Varns, these Trachidis, these Scapularis. Make them want to empathize, understand. Why are you here? What are you doing? But instead they just chucked at the player like, here's enemies. Well, thanks, I guess. I mean, they're XP to me, but they're nothing more. So yeah, with this moment, let me show you. We are about to become the king in the north. You might be like, you're no king. Excuse me? What's this say? King's armored cap. And I assure you, I can best any contender for the throne in combat. So I believe I am the king. Now, let's get it. King of the North. We did it. Fantastic. Okay. Now that madness is over, let's get to the caves. Let's clear these upstarts from their holes. Maybe there's a quest in there somewhere. I just want one quest to try to vindicate this area, because this area really needs something. It really needs some form of value to it. Oh, what the frick? There's a torch lying on the ground. I can activate it like it's an installed one. Okay, so we got Malil sauce. Ooh, what? Hey man, the Scapular is back again. Fire! You'd think they'd be more waterproof against fire attacks, being aquatic. And then just as vulnerable as the rest of us. Why do you even live in the ocean if not to gain fire resistance? What's that? Look at this! This is a friggin' cannon barrel. Come on! You can't put a cannon barrel and a ship mast in a cave without some sort of a quest context. This is painful. I can't stand having to be this critical, but I see the potential. I mean, a cannon, people, a cannon on the ground that screams pirate. Come on, bring me a pirate crew. Please tell me there's a pirate crew somewhere locked up in the cells that I can rescue. And they'll follow me, you know, around on the map, and we'll be like, freaking, look at that, it looks like a brig. This is an ideal time for me to get a pirate crew behind me. Take over the kingdom. Just raid the crap out of Cloverly. Stuff like that would be so much fun. It irks me, man. It irks me a lot. I'm gonna take this chest just because it's off in the corner and I'm really worried that I'll miss it. There we go. Fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful. This is 50 on that, 50 on that, 50 on that. 37 on that, 22, 12, 30. So it's slowly coming together. Slowly. Not quickly, but I did get a few plate harnesses here. I mean, just look at this thing. It's already at 1478 for all the basic protections. It's an intense piece, and it's only at the low class. It's not even close to class 50. Okay, so let's take a look. I am struggling to remember. This is a bit winding, just how to get to the last pieces. But I would really have loved it if there were some pirates. Some pirates I could befriend. Some pirates that'll join me in this fight, because I'm beating up Davy Jones's crew. I'm getting skill level at it too. There we go. Okay. Don't worry, I'll make a rotation on this one off screen and I'll just clean it up, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to see if we got any quests, and just to view the area for context, just see what it's about, what's going on. But as you can see, it's nothing unified me on the quest here. So there's 2 more caves. We'll do the southern one first. We'll do the green moss cave first. I wouldn't say I've done all the caves and stuff, but land area wise, I have completed everything north of the river gone now. So yeah, we've done a lot. Gotten a lot of levels. Level 74. Beautiful. But I will admit, all the off-screen grinding, it's a lot of grinding. A lot of grinding. Not one side quest anyway, just a lot of grinding. It really missed out on that. It's an item of critique that I really drive home on this one, because I don't know. I just feel it could really have done with more story development of this dude. This dude, I like his style. He drives around. He's all about the money. You know, he's a mercenary. The thing I loved about Gothic's protagonist was just the disrespect everybody shows him. Nobody wants to know his name. Everybody calls him a kid, and he just has to whip everybody around to get some basic respect. And he smokes swamp weed, which was awesome. And he can use that hubbly. That was some good stuff. So I do like the style of this guy. He's like, I'm a mercenary. Yeah, he doesn't have any aggro or grief. He's just styling around. I like it. Doing what he wants. But man, I wish they fleshed it out a bit more. Like, oh, even more scapulary. So, but, oh man, but still, where's my pirate crew that I can save? Boink. There we go. So yeah, that is my issue. Oh man, you got me. Didn't matter, didn't make any difference, but still you got me. So brownie points to you. Just look at that massive cave. But what's this? Like a gash in the sand. That's intense. Whoa, miss me. Boink. So, ooh. He tried. A valiant effort indeed. But yeah, so this is like, compare this to the caves you get in other games. It's just there's a lack. There's a lack of the binding story element to it that I really miss. I really miss it. It doesn't lack in, you know, the fighting, the overcoming the enemies in the cave. Whoa! Yeah, oh, almost gotcha. There we go. And this is gonna be a lot of cleanup when the time comes. Okay, I got a good view of the map. Look there, another ship part. Now, come to think of it, if I have to compare this with something, apologies. There's a quest in Skyrim, and it's not even a quest. That's what makes it so interesting. Where you've got a lighthouse. I think it was somewhere near Winterfell. And there's actually a Falmer cave underneath the lighthouse. Oh, did I come this way? Huh. And you end up needing to go into the Falmer cave and you uncover basically what happened to the family in the lighthouse. And even though it's not a quest, you can follow journals and pieces of paper that actually explain what happened. And if you follow them to the end, I think you have to give the lighthouse keeper's ashes to the lighthouse, and then you actually get a blessing, like a permanent buff. And that was really cool. The reason why it was so cool was it was basically a quest that was off the record, and it required some real, you know, just looking at what to do. It was just a really good, well put out, you know, add-on. That really made that particular cave something unique. And stuff like that could really make a difference. Same with, well, Gothic 3 had a lot of that. So one cave you have to wipe out the wolves, one cave you have to do this, do that. Always something. But here the caves are just basically big XP dumps. That's all they are. They're just big places to find enemies and grind. Let's take a look at that. That's closer to the other teleporter. I'll just teleport over there. So that's something that really saddens me. I love the Varns, I love the Trachedius, and I love the Scapulari. I just wish they had quests to them. Big ones, proper ones. Ones that flesh them out as, you know, parts of this universe. That's a real sad thing. Let's see. Okay, so that cave is just to the south. Okay, so this is the last cave that I can think of at the moment. I'll do the cleaning up off screen.
Let's have a look.
But yeah, with these three gone, I'll basically have taken out more or less everything in the north. Then it'll just be a bit of cleanup on the quests and catch up on that stuff, but first I'll clear out the south as well. The south is, I think, a bit smaller than the north. I think. Possibly. Only one way to find out. Let's see what this is. This is probably also Scapulari. Yep. Hello, you three. Oh, he's trying to sleep. What a bad time to fall asleep. Just as you're being descended upon. Okay, let's see. It's an empty chamber. Yeah, just literally an empty chamber. It's a real oddity, some of the caves in this game. Like massive chambers that are just empty. I mean, like this, for example, there's nothing in this chamber. It's just a big piece of a cave. Like these three literally just came out of nowhere. What were they doing? They're doing anything of importance? Doesn't look like it. Just look like they were eating gravel or something. Yeah, so let's go look this way. Oh, more chambers. Let's go to the south. Ah, gotcha. Boink. Man, that poor dude. They just saw their friend go down and still brave enough to fight. Although, it does make sense in their world, because, you know, in the normal world, one hit can take you down. So they're like, oh, it's just a normal hit. And they don't realize that, no, I'm super buffed. You can't. It's not going to work that way against me. You can hit me, but it's not going to do anything. In any realistic sense. I mean, my health bar isn't even phased by this. There we go. Seriously? I mean, at least there's some chests and stuff. Barrels and stuff here. No enemies. Clearing out these caves. I did, as I cleaned up the map and I walked around, more of the areas that I haven't explored, but still, I did find quite a few Scapulari lying around that I'd taken down in the past. So there's definitely quite a few that I never picked up just due to the inventory issue. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this, it's so beautiful. But there's no quest. There's no reason for those gates being there. Man. So yeah, but I'll clean out these caves. Currently what I basically have is a picture image just of the whole map that has the legends on it too, so I'm just going through it, scratching out all the caves, scratching out the towns. I basically robbed them blind, and scratching out the general areas. So yeah, there's a few villages more to go. The biggest issue is going to be Tarbakin and Cathalon. Just managing to clear those places out. It's gonna be one massive challenge. Like, they're just so huge, there's so many doors to lockpick. And I think that the more crimes you commit, the less tolerant the guards are of being bribed. So it might get pretty expensive. Pretty sure I'll be able to pay it, but still. Oh, see that's where is he? Oh, there you go. Twink. Oh man, oh. Okay, so that's everything. Yeah, that's the map. Now I'll square up on this later, because there's no rush to clear these out. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge, because I have gone through some of my old dungeons and cleared them out. And yeah, even the straightforward ones weren't. Oh, what was that? Huh. Thought something caught my eye there. Even the most straightforward ones you had to do a bit of an extra walk just to make sure you got everything. Wait a minute. Huh? Okay, that's a bit weird. Not that takes it yet. I'll just take this one to the right. Must probably be on a different level or something. Go this way. Just painfully close. There we go. There we go, please be it. Okay. Now something else that's also quite cool that happens in It's not, I won't say it like really cool or something. It's just a little, it's a quest we did a long time ago that didn't really have any resolution. And even though it doesn't get resolution with what I'm about to see, it's just an interesting follow-up. Is that outside of the Four Stones village there's some lady that you help. I can't remember what you do, but she just gives you anemone spice, which doesn't really have a use. But it was just interesting, and she just disappears, don't know where. But I believe I found somebody related to that person in a house here in Four Stones. Because this is what happens. Let's just take a look. So if I go through here, my undead horse. Nobody bothers my undead horse. He's just jamming here. This dude's perfectly looks like, yeah, skeleton horse is fine. Nothing to be scared about or worried about. Let's see. You gotta tell me. I've got nothing to say. Just chuck a bunch of this stuff. Get out of there. Look at that cash. 660. That's Cloverly, people. Cloverly. I equipped myself good, man. Those houses were stuffed with goods. Real cool. There's a lot of condemnation in this town. Like, you know how he feels. Because of the clones.
How could you do this?
I know. He'll never get over it. It's just because it's because he didn't do a profit share agreement either. It's these people just do bad economic plans and then they're mad at me. So I think it was this house. Let's see. Oh!
You cowardly wretch! You killed her! Couldn't get enough of her herbs, could you? You sent a helpless little girl into the forest to do your bidding, and now I'm all alone in the world.
Now I have no idea what this is about, but I think it's here you go.
Mother. Good dame, I did not want your daughter to die. Believe me.
Yeah.
She promised to be careful in the forest.
Away before I call all the men. You killed my only child.
I have no idea why she's so angry at me. I must have missed something by the quest. As far as I knew, it was just chill. But yeah, so she's pretty angry. Like, let's just say again.
Leave me.
Good dame, my sorrow is great. I liked your daughter.
Yeah, she was cool.
Fare thee well.
So I have no idea if this is something that I could have changed, because I remember when the quest was over, and I came to this because it's just out here. Look at this. So just here at the front, this corner here, and then this dude was here suddenly, and he was just like, "Oh, she gone." Like, here you go. Let's see.
Away from me! I know what you did. You said.
Oh, he's angry again. Okay, I have no idea why. I have no idea what I did wrong over here. This is freaking random. They're just angry at me. So yeah, at least there's some clarity on that. But yeah, so let's take a look. That is the north. We've got it. We've got it down. I'll clear up the case. Yeah, we pretty much got it down. Let's take a look what these people say. So this is our exploration of Kudnar. His Gariza has more useful information on him. Zadaki will pay for written final capture. That's probably if I go to that merchant's place in the city. I've dispatched Scar. Hey, so that's what it's about. Oh, fantastic. So that's why this dude suddenly became an interactive character. That's because he's got something to do with the people in Kudnar. Let's go see him. Man, I messed that up because my previous episode was titled Helping the Gariza. I didn't. That's what you get for paying no attention whatsoever to anything going on in the game. You miss points like this. But you know, we're chugging along. We're level 74, so 74, yeah. So we're still going. You gotta succeed somehow. So it's not like paying attention is really helping us proceed. Now there you go. Okay, so these people want to see us. Let's see what they say. Maybe I'll gain their trust even more. Amazing. They trust me so much they won't even believe it. Someday I'll talk to you, but that's not today. You know what? Screw it. Let's talk to this man.
May the gods be with you. Well,
yeah, thanks.
Be on the lookout for necromancers.
Again with this false narrative. We know you're not against them, man.
We will take care of him.
Is there a reward for it?
Aye, there is. And we will. Aye. We are a special... We force them to stop their activities here.
Hey, that's weird, because I know that there are necromancers just outside the city. Since when's that an issue? Okay, whatever. I thought he'd be willing to tell him, hey man, I know of these necromancers jamming all over the place. Okay, so let's see, are you the guy?
Welcome, brother.
Brother, fantastic. Oh man, it's just I can't drop gold on him. There's no way I can't access gold. I wanna just drop some coins at your feet, bro. Man, this dude makes me so happy. You throw down style.
What? Do you bring me the sacred head?
That sounds really dirty. I'm sorry, that's what a... No, I don't bring you the sacred head, but I bring you the news that Scar is dead.
That tends to attract attention.
Goodness me, dude.
You have done well, brother. Reva
Friggin'
Hosono knows of this
phrasing.
fight too. He was interested. I think
The rest of the
Okay,
reward.
rest of the reward, let's see.
you may have it.
I
Biggest
may
reward
have
we
it.
ever paid. A few weeks of luxury.
Yo. How's it possible Scar managed to evade for so long? Oh yeah.
We suspect there are some in the Giritsa who are no.
I do not
Okay.
under-
It
Let me
reminds me of the
understand. Blah blah
Nekori.
da.
But why should they want
Ah,
to interfere
the
with our
Nekori.
business? Anyway, it worries
I
me.
wonder if any of this goes on into the second game. That'd be real cool. Ah, 11100. What a funky code.
I heard of your progress.
Your people say
Uh-huh.
that you need someone first.
Indeed. When we take one step,
Scar's friends?
I and the Merchants
Yes.
Association,
Whoa.
we have collected enough.
Verily. And the task?
Verily,
I
forsooth
believe you've
indeed.
already guessed. Taylor Ravenard. the
It's
leader
actually
of the
amazing up to
Merchants
this point that the
Association, must
Gariza was such a
disappear.
small piece, but
You wish
they
him
really
dead?
come into their own now that I got
hand?
into Goodnar.
Indeed. When they lose their head, we will give them a new one.
Hmm.
One who is more sympathetic towards the Garitsa.
What is the
Let's
payment?
see.
30,000
Hydro
gold.
style.
It's
Ooh.
more than
Now
his
that is
debt,
Age of Pirates
but I
money
wish
right
to end
there.
this swiftly.
That's some good stuff.
And that sum will warrant his demise, methinks.
Oof. Enough talk. Nah, let's do it.
Fail me, brother.
Brother! Oh, even he starts calling brother. Oh, fantastic.
Travel safe.
Yeah, man. Oh, you picked up on the vernacular. That's fantastic. Let's see what he says. Zatagi.
Greetings, brother.
Nothing yet. Okay, whatever. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's bring it up. Also, let's talk to you again. I want to see what you say.
Welcome, brother.
Brother! Oh, these dudes are selling it, man. They're selling every last penny. This is supposed to be the merchants. You know, let's load up. Let's load up on quest. Hey, man, Nefer.
Welcome to the Quidinar post of Merchants Association.
Lack of comfort. Dude, you got wooden shelves behind you. If you've seen the dumps I've been in, you'd be astounded.
Until needs must. The council does all within its power to foster close relations with the Catalonian army.
Catalonian
Do you
army.
not fear the orcs?
Indeed, who does not?
I don't fear no orcs. I've wiped out all their camps, their siege engines, I've taken their catapult triggers, I've destroyed Castle Hadamor. I definitely don't fear them.
He's responsible for contacts for those who aid us.
Ah, those who aid us. Let's see what he
Why,
says.
then? He is married. He needs no new partner.
Yo, the heck?
You misunderstood.
Do I?
Do I?
Various small organizations, too minor to even remember who they all are. I heard that the Giritsa was once very active in negotiations with the Royal Council.
Yeah.
So, Catalan cooperate.
Well,
Crime organization?
name for Royal Council. Oh, I love this dude.
Travel with
He's straight up about politics. I love you, my friend. You call it like it is. I always say, what's it called? Politicians are criminals that just don't have the moral spine to admit they're criminals. Okay, you're the only one here. Freaking efficient. You don't waste any money on bloat. Okay, well, it's a bit dark. Maybe his friends aren't there yet. Maybe they left. Because that's weird that there's only one person there and there's no quest. I mean, I'm not supposed to rob that place. A bit confused now. Yeah, and I haven't cleared Kudnar of anything yet. Oh. Oh, look at that. What's that? Who's that guy walking there? Is that one of those clearing people? Oh yeah, it's one of the clearing people. Okay. No, I thought it was a necromancer because he almost had that darkish green look to his robes. And then I'm really like, what the heck's the point? Everybody keeps saying, oh, we're against the necromancers, but then, yeah. So at least that's legit. Oh, so many of these crystals. I haven't enchanted this one or that. Yeah, or that one yet. Can I? No. Oh, I can only enchant the bow, not the arrows. That sucks.
Can I help you?
Would have been real. Imagine if you could enchant both. You could have like fire, poison arrows, and all sorts of stuff like that. That would be real cool. Double enchantment. What's this? Ooh, no. Yeah. Whoa, people.
Stranger.
I'm sorry. Does he know? I'm real confused. Let me see if I can. I'm just gonna save quickly. You don't want to be caught like that, but let's be fun.
Let's have a look.
Oh, who could have observed me? Ooh, there's no one here. Who could have seen? There's no one here. That makes sense because the door's open, but okay, well, I'm just gonna load. Sorry about that. I have no idea, but this will come back in some way, and I'm not ready to raid our whole city yet. Freaking random people. Where's the dude who lived here? He walked out. Oh, there he goes. Oh, let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, so. Oh, come wake up! I want to do business with you. Wake up! Okay, you won't wake. There we go. Man, he's taking his time. You'd think he was asleep or something. Get up! Man, I can't believe I had to give him that much motivation. Well, it was worth it. We got another heal. Show me the inventory. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Okay, so I think we covered a lot in this episode, at least with regard to becoming the King of the North, in a sense, but I'm gonna save for one other thing because I think it's time. I think it's time we prove ourselves against these mean plate people. Because I wanna see, I wanna test. Either this dude has got an infinite health bar given to him by the game, or I can take him down. And I think I am strong enough to take him down, given that nothing else in the game really threatens me. So, Plate Man, you're gonna meet your match right now. See, I got his attention. Let's see if I got his attention for real. Oh, you see, he's not turning around. He's not showing me the proper respect. Let's see. I want to make sure I'm 100% on this. Okay, so I've got my steel golem, my adamantium golem, summoning booster. This increases the power. Yeah, man, we're gonna take this up to 100. I have no idea where I'm even getting these cards from anymore. I must just be taking out so many enemies I don't even see the things mounting up. Okay. Now, Mr. Well, I thought his name was Utari. Almost thought he was kind enough to actually share his name with us. Come on, save. Okay, now it's time to resolve this. Oh, now I got his attention. Okay, everybody. Oh, what the heck was that? It refused to target him. Let me see. Okay, well, I almost wiped him out. Yes, let's see what he has. That's it. 100 gold pieces. Not so tough anymore, are you? You know what? In his honor, because he was such a pathetic opponent, let's use his sword. Let's use his sword. Yeah. Come on. This sword is pretty quick. Now, you see, this is something. Let's do it. We're gonna show him why we deserve to be the King of the North. Come on, everybody. It's a street fight. We're taking on the whole town. Yo. We're gonna load anyway because this is a strength test. We're gonna see what we can get done. As you can see, this whole city can't stand against me. This is so sad. These people, dude. I try being peaceful. I try being friendly. You know what? Screw this. This is a pathetic sword. Just drop this thing. Doesn't deserve to be in my hand. I'm the King of the North. Enough of there you go. You see, gone from tickling them to one-hit wonder. Get out there. Let's get him. Power of friendship will take the city. Jump up on him. Yeah. Is that it? Is that the resistance this town can mount? Is anybody even gonna try beyond this point? Oh, they're trying to stop me. Wow, that failed. Huh? You aggro? Whoa, he's getting his weapon out. Let's draw them in. Let's draw them in. I want to get some numbers here. I want to get some numbers here. Come on, people. Rustle up a militia. Come on, people. Run up. I want to see you get your staves, your knuckle dusters. Get your wands, your freaking cucumbers, everything. I want to get the fight going. Sacks of wheat, everything. Well, you come out. Come, join the fight. We need to get a team effort going here. We need to really... What's up with you? Get the fist going. We need to get a team effort. It's gonna take the whole town collaborating to fight me. Yeah, freaking... Just show them. Show them all. Look there. This is pathetic. You... Whoa! I know. Okay, respect. She at least knows. Just run away. That's this. I can respect that. I can respect somebody who just says, "Nah, we're not gonna fight this anymore. To heck with this. Not doing it." Oh, you see, he's trying to run away too, but no. You're gonna try and fight me. You're supposed to be like the college mage, man. Oh, not much of a mage, are you? Oh, there's even more people here. Hey, dude, let's see what's up here. Oh man, it's all over. Okay, I'm gonna stop after this because this is clearly just a complete waste. Like, these people have no chance against me. This is just sad. I mean, even when you're high level in Oblivion, ooh, what's gonna hit? Oh, it's nothing. If you get high level in Oblivion, you might be able to take on a few guards. You really have to slug it out for a while. But look at this. This is just sad, man. This is like some sort of a dice roll. Whoa, you survived a hit! Wow, give that man a beer! It's freaking amazing. I've yet to... He's the first one to survive a hit. Okay, so I have effectively half the population of this town. And it's gotten to the point where they're just running. So, are you gonna take out your weapon? Oh, you are! Oh man, I want to do business with you! I want to do business with you! Okay, well, you chose the latter. You chose it, not me. Oh, okay, it's auto-saving, so it's starting to get into the system, which might not be a good idea. So, we can see I'm perfectly able to conquer this town. This is just... My health bars barely flinched at all. So, oh, let me just... I know I'm supposed to finish this, but every now and again there's a straggler coming. Come on, straggler! Nope, not today. So yeah, it's a bit of a strength test. I think you can extrapolate this to every place. I think Kudinar, Tarbakin, every place would fall immediately. Let me just load for safety because I don't want to bust up the system. Took me 3 minutes to take the town. There you go. But yeah, you're a complete joke. Just get out of my face. This is rough. It's rough dealing with this. The disrespect that he gave me all this time while being that weak. That's just ridiculous. If I get another skill point, I'll invest in one of the 2 magic branches. Because that's pretty much all I want to do. I'll do like the magic. If you invest in these things like full on, just the heal alone. The heal alone is a sign of what happens if you do that. It really gets potent. So yeah. I'll do some questing. I'll clean up these caves off screen and clean up the whole of the north, and then we'll start focusing on some more quests as well as the south. Let me zoom this out. So yes, it might actually not be as big as the south. Look at that. That's quite big. But we'll clear it out. Yeah, we'll clear it out. So yeah, this has been Edward of Chide, and I hope we've learned something about strength in this game. You can get so powerful. And a few of the missing elements. It seems the Garrido's opening up to me. It's beautiful. Let me take a look at the reputation. Yeah, man, it's freaking title. Offer you. Oh, if I sell to them. I thought, whoa, what? That's not good. Yeah, so yeah, there's been Edward of Chide with the Epilogue to 2 Worlds. Good game, must say, but I really feel like they've missed a few opportunities that would have made it a good anthology trilogy, you know, multiple series, a good series. There we go, such as fleshing out the enemies. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. I hope you have a very good day. This has been Edward Chide. Thank you very much. Bye bye.